All right, look. Word on the street is the Giants are open to drafting a quarterback and a runner back in the first round. All right, so I'm calling Cat. I'm calling Cat. Ain't no running back getting drafted with the sixth overall pick. All right, listen. This is just the beginning of Cap. This is called Cap season, especially from Joe Schoen. Joe Schoen is the same guy who basically leaked to the media that he had no interest in Kayvon. Kayvon's personality was too big. Remember, the report came out like 24 hours before the draft that Kayvon's personality rubbed the Giants the wrong way. And then they ran to the podium to draft the fucker at 5. So, like, come on, man. Stop the cap. We're not concerned as Giants fans. We ain't concerned with what a word Joe Schoen got to say the entire offseason, because it's his job to lie. His job is to lie. His job isn't to say, I'm not going into the 2024 season with Daniel Jones as my quarterback with Bill Belichick on deck. It's not happening. It's not happening. All right. So at the end of the day, if you think Shane and Dable are gonna go into the 2024 season with, Ace Bandit Jones as their only hope, you're dumb. If anybody thinks Joe Shane and Dable are gonna go into the season, pin their hopes and beliefs in Daniel Jones, you're dumb. You're dumb. Because if Daniel Jones go out there and belly flop into the pool like he did last year, they're getting fired. Both of them fired. Vrabel's on the market. Belichick's on the market. And guess what? They want full control. And guess what Vrabel and Belichick want to do? Hire their own general managers. So if you think Shane and Dable really going to go out here and draft anything other than a quarterback at 6, even if they got to reach for a Michael Penix at 6, you're dumb. You're stupid. You know nothing about football if you think they're going into the season without an insurance for the next season. You're dumb. You really think Joe Schoen wants to potentially have his only GM job and not draft a quarterback? His own quarterback? You think Dable wants to potentially have his only head coaching job and not have his quarterback? You really think they're going to go out there and die on the Daniel Jones shield? Come on, man. This ain't even about Danny right now. This ain't about if we can win with Daniel Jones or not. Because we can win with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones showed you last season that you can win with him. You could go to the playoffs. You could win a playoff game. He showed you that. You know what else Daniel Jones showed you? He showed you that he's fragile. He's about as stable as a freaking bottle of beer. Let's just call it what it is. You can't trust Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is like a girl who flirt with every guy she see. How you gonna wife up a girl who always want a different dick? Your dick ain't good enough. You could be slinging Johnny Sin dick out here. She want to go get freaking Adam 22 dick. That's what she want. You can't wife that. A girl who want more than one dick can't be wifed up. A quarterback who can't stay healthy can't be wifed up. I said it before. I say it again. Daniel Jones is the perfect quarterback prospect. He's perfection. Daniel Jones is perfection. There's nothing he can't do. What Daniel Jones lacks is the it factor. What Daniel Jones lacks is durability. That's what he lacks. There's nothing Josh Allen and Mahomes can do that Daniel can't. There's really nothing that these other quarterbacks that can do that Daniel Jones can't. You know what Mahomes has that Daniel Jones doesn't? That it factor, that winning. The whole team in Kansas City was hyped because of their quarterback. Even Buffalo, they was hyped because of their quarterback. The Giants, when we had Tommy DeVito, he brought a certain confidence, a certain level of just, we ready to go to war with that guy. I can't really explain it, but y'all know what I mean. That's what Danny don't have. That rise to the occasion in the biggest moments. He don't have that. There's a reason why he's like 2-12 or something crazy in primetime games. He's fragile. Two neck injuries and a torn ACL, not including all the freaking leg injuries and ankle injuries that he missed games with prior to that. So at the end of the day, if you think they're gonna go in there with a guy who can't elevate in big games and can't stay healthy, you're dumb. You're just dumb. Like I don't understand why there's this fragment of Giants fans out there who really think that they're not about to protect their jobs. This is bigger than, oh my goodness, Daniel Jones isn't bad. Like, of course Danny ain't bad. It ain't about whether he's good or bad. You think the Chiefs thought Alex Smith was bad when they drafted Mahomes? You think the Packers thought Aaron Rodgers was bad when they drafted Jordan Love? It ain't about whether Daniel Jones is good or not. It ain't about that. It's about, what do they call it? Protect your desk, save your desk, preserve the desk, whatever they call it in the corporate world. It's about saving your desk, keeping your desk job. And you know how GMs and head coaches keep their desk job? Getting rookie quarterbacks. You got to be able to go to John Mara and say, we need time to develop this kid. Simple. You stop overcomplicating this shit. Stop. Please, just stop overcomplicating this. It's laughable that anybody thinks that a general manager and head coach have a chance to replace a quarterback that they didn't believe in the first place. If you think they're not going to replace them the first chance they get, you're sadly mistaken, bro. This is business. It ain't personal. It's just, and then you hear the quotes from Joe Schoen. Yeah, Daniel Jones is in the building every day. We see him every day. He's working hard every day. We got to lock the doors to keep him out. So, you think he cares? Joe Schoen probably screw his face up every time he turned away from Daniel Jones. Come on, man. You saw the scene in The Godfather. Michael Corleone. Remember when he kissed Fredo? Gave Fredo the kiss of death? Remember how many family functions, how many holidays he spent with Fredo before he had him murdered on a boat? He told Fredo, when mommy die, you die. You think Daniel Jones don't know? When we draft quarterback, you out of here? The minute your guarantees is up, you out of here? You don't think what's understood don't need to be said? I'm here to tell y'all the truth. I'm here to enlighten you. I'm here to let you know that you had an opportunity to listen. I'm letting you know ahead of time. He's done. There's nothing. Daniel Jones could throw 50 touchdowns next season. He's still up out of here. There's nothing Daniel Jones could do to be a Giant in 2025. And he knows that. Daniel Jones is going out here and putting tape on for his next team. He's putting on tape. Daniel Jones is playing 2024 for the team that finishes with 7 to 8 wins and can't get a quarterback. If Daniel Jones was a free agent right now, Daniel Jones would be in the Denver market. He'd be in the Falcon market. He'd be in the Titans market. He'd be in the market for teams that are too good to get a quarterback high enough in the draft. That's what he'd be in the market for. The Raiders. Daniel Jones, if Daniel Jones is a free agent right now, he'd be at the top of the Raiders and the Broncos free agency list. So whoever the 2024 version of the Raiders and Broncos is, the teams that won too many games to get a top 3 quarterback, that's who Daniel Jones is auditioning for when he takes the field in 2024. And quite frankly, after seeing Mahomes and Jordan Love sit behind quarterbacks, I wouldn't mind our rookie sitting behind Daniel Jones for a year, because look how good Jordan Love turned out after sitting. Look how good Mahomes turned out after sitting. I wouldn't mind my quarterback just sitting there soaking up game for a year. Who better to soak up game from than Daniel Jones? He's the hardest working dude I've ever seen. I mean, Daniel Jones, all he do is work. He's the hardest working. Daniel Jones is the perfect prospect. I told you, he's the perfect prospect. Who wouldn't want their rookie quarterback watching a guy that works his ass off every single day? Wouldn't mind it. But anyway, I'm not addressing the running back shit. If you think Joe Schoen drafting a running back at 6, please unsub from my channel. Like, I'm not even gonna. We're not addressing that on this channel. If you think Joe Schoen's drafting a running back at 6, just unsub from me. You not qualified to be a subscriber of mine. You ain't worthy enough to be in the fifth Schoen. You just not. But anyway, the question of the day is this. Fifth Schoen question of the day goes as such. Do you believe Joe Schoen and Dable will risk their careers on Daniel Jones, or do you believe they're going to draft a quarterback at 6? That's the fifth unit question of the day. Only real ones are watching this video still and going to answer that question. So I like to see who the real ones are in the comment section. That's it. That's all. Throw those FUs in the chat if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.